Welcome. We are going to talk a little bit about the histogram. A histogram illustrates how the pixels in an image are distributed by graphing the number of the pixel at each color intensity. The histogram shows whether the image contains enough detail in the shadows that are shown in the left part of the histogram or enough detail on the midtones shown in the middle or enough tone in the highlights shown in the right part of the histogram. The histogram also gives a quick picture of the tonal range of the image or the image K type. A low K image that is darker has detail concentrated in the shadows so that it's on the left part of the histogram. A high key image has detail concentrated in the highlights, and an average K image has detail concentrated in the midtones. An image that has full tonal range has a number of pixels in all areas. Identifying the tonal range helps determine your appropriate tonal corrections. Okay, so now let's see like small examples to see how the histogram is gonna look. The thumbnail for the histogram window is this, and you can find it also in the window menu in the histogram. And now let's say that I have a blank white page. Clearly you can see that all my pixels are at the white point. And now let's make a small picture, like 2 pixels with 1 pixel with white background. Let's zoom in, and now let's make it a half black. Now for this image, that is half black, half white, 1 pixel, 1 pixel, I've got one bar showing me the black pixels and one bar showing me the white. Let's say that I make a new image like 3 pixels. Okay, and I'll fill 1 pixel with black, the middle pixel let's fill it with gray, and now I'll have this histogram. As you can see, if I go back to my selection, the histogram is gonna show me only the pixel in that selection. If I deselect it, it's gonna show me my final image, the black pixel, the gray pixel, and the white pixel. So let's try and do one more just to demonstrate with 5 pixels, and I'm gonna make one black, the middle one I'm gonna make it gray, then this one I'm gonna make it, let's say 75. I'll put on the brightness for 75, and this one let's say 25. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed it up a little bit, but for the histogram it doesn't count the order in the image because it's a graphical view. So the position of a color in the actual image doesn't count. In the graph it's gonna look like this. If I say, let's say, more black pixels, then the full height of the histogram is going to be occupied with the larger amount of the color. In this case, I have black that is going to occupy like 3 pixels, then I'm gonna have another smaller bar for this gray, darker gray, and another smaller bar for the white. So pretty much is like, let's say that we go to this new image. Let's make a gradient in here. Deselect. So pretty much I have like, okay, this is my black, this is my white. If I have just 1 pixel, let's say, of gray, is gonna be here. But if I have only 2 pixels of gray, is gonna be also the point in here, but it stands for 2. If I have 3 pixels of gray, is gonna stand also here. But if I have 3 pixels, one of them is gray and one of them is black, I'm gonna do this by 3. So it's gonna be 1 in here and actually 2 pixels. Oh, sorry, I've changed the opacity. And 2 pixels in here. So actually, if I have thousands of pixels, my graph is gonna be filled in some, let's say that I have a darker picture, I'm gonna have like here more. So let's open something, and let's say that on this image I want to go and make a level adjustment. So that's my levels window, and now I think I have a multi-layered file. Okay, so for start, let's do it. Let's go to layer and let's flatten images. Flatten layers, flatten the image. Let's go back to histogram. So this is my image right now. But if I do a level adjustment, let's say like this, the histogram is gonna show me in solid gray in the background. It's gonna show me the state before the adjustment, and in black in the front is gonna show me the state after the adjustment. So practically I've taken all my midpoints grays and taking them to the black. So my white area that stands in here now is gonna be for the bigger part of the image. So that's how the image is originally. So those are the light grays in here, and if I'm doing this, the light grays are gonna be on this side. So bigger part of the image are gonna be lighter. So now I can see that on the histogram palette show me that I'm gonna have fewer pixels on the dark area, and I'm gonna have more of the pixels in the lighter area. Another nice thing about the histogram is that, as I said, it's showing you a selection. Let's undo the flatten image. Let's say okay. So now let's see what I have on this layer. Okay, I have a selection now. If I deselect, it's gonna show me the entire image, or I can go to the selected layer. So not only it's showing me the values in the selection, but it can show me the values in just one layer or the entire image. Another thing is that you can always go to all channels view and check out how your channels will look in here. So you are going to see where you have more information in the dark area or the white area for each of your color. You can go also and show statistics, and gonna have a lot more infos in here that we are going to cover another time. Okay, so thank you and hope you enjoy it and learn something. You can send all the feedback to my email, or you can enter on phsh.ro. Thank you.